Hi there, I'm Frieder Hokkeim, president of Kino Lighting Systems. We are at NAB 2017. What we have here today is the Select 30 Freestyle fixture. What's freestyle about it? It can disassemble. It's like our 4-foot 4-bank, very versatile, and this one actually comes apart so that we actually have a panel that we can also put a mount on the back. And now we have a very lightweight, easy to use system. Using a louver, concentrates the light anywhere from 90 degrees to 60 degrees. So it can operate outside the fixture or inside the fixture. So everybody's familiar with our 4-foot 4-banks, and there's a whole rigging style involved with those. So we've kept the shell configuration just to keep it on a familiar scale for rigging. And this simply snaps back in. Now what's really special about this is the controls. These are LED fixtures, and we have full Kelvin control, which means we can go anywhere from 2500 Kelvin all the way up to 9900 Kelvin. Then we also have a green magenta setting. So for instance, we can go and adjust a little bit of green or magenta or some green, depending on how various cameras perceive this light. We then have one other feature, which is a gel setting. So now in gel setting, we actually have presets like a Kino blue screen, green screen, 20,000 Kelvin blue sky, mercury vapor or sodium vapor. Sodium vapor is one of those difficult colors to hit when you're on the street at night. It's very orange. What gel is that? Well, now we have it built right into the unit. Cool white fluorescent, warm white fluorescent, and even a candle flame. So now a lot of other gels are in here. They're all ordered in the sort of a color wheel. And what we have is, instead of referencing a manufacturer, we use their gel description. And then we give it just a reference number so that you can find it on a list. What's really beautiful about this system is that, say, this is a gel called Bastard Amber. And in the old days, if you wanted to make this color a little richer, you would have to just put two gels together. Well, now you can actually go to saturation. And now by changing the saturation, you'll make that color even more rich. So we can go full saturation, which may be a little extreme, but again, it gives you a creative control which you would never have had before with just a simple gel. Then we also have another option on this. We can go to another color setting, which is RGB. So now what RGB is interesting because, for instance, there are some gel apps which give you the RGB values. So for instance, here's a gel app where we can see for medium salmon pink, I would dial in 250 rather, and 92 and 125. There we go. There we are. This is medium salmon pink. And now we can see that the instrument is pulling out that color. So again, if the gel is not on the list that we have, you can easily pull this out of an app and set it on the instrument. Now this entire system operates on wired DMX or wireless DMX. It operates on universal voltage AC, so anywhere from 90 volts to 240. Also on DC, so if you want to run this on battery, you can run a battery power on this. 24 volts with a standard battery pack of say 150 watt hours, you can run this a good hour and a half. So again, you've got a lot of versatility packed into one instrument. And if you're familiar with a 4-foot 4-bank, then everything they're used to doing with that plus more you can do with this instrument. Now the beauty of this color system, it is now cross-migrated into the entire product line of Kino. So the location systems are the Select series, and we have a studio line called Celeb. It's a little more robust. It's about 25% brighter. It comes with yokes, pole operated yokes, that kind of thing. But in general, you can now realize this kind of color performance cross-platform